Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel in which I talk about investing and lifestyle, and this video will be about cryptocurrency. Now, I have not been posting much long form videos on cryptocurrency for a while now, but now I'm back again. I'll be posting more on market updates and also teaching you how to trade and invest, and especially for beginners, because recently a lot of beginners have approached me on asking me how to trade cryptocurrencies, how to start their journey. So I'll be sharing more of that as well. And now is a good time to start learning about cryptocurrencies if you have not yet, because next year, 2024, would be the next halving event. And we know that after the halving event for Bitcoin, usually cryptocurrencies, for Bitcoin, it will start the bull run first and the rest of the cryptocurrencies, the altcoins, will follow. So now you can start your cryptocurrency journey by subscribing to my YouTube channel, watching my videos, and also trading with me together on Bybit. So you can trade cryptocurrencies with me on Bybit platform, which is based in Dubai. So on here, you can trade cryptocurrencies. Spot trading means that you are buying the actual coins and tokens, and then you can sell high, buy low, sell high, make a profit. There are different types of cryptocurrencies that you can buy. You can also do margin trading, which means that you invest with borrowed funds to boost returns. So for example, you trade BTC USDT 5x, 5 times the leverage. So even if you only trade $100 worth of capital, because you're leveraging 5 times, you are effectively trading with $500 trading capital. So if Bitcoin's price move up by 10%, you will actually gain 5 times, which is 50% on your initial capital of $100. Derivatives, which would mean you are trading futures contracts, so you don't actually buy the asset, the token, or the coin itself, but you trade the contract. You can also check out copy trading, whereby you can copy the trades of top traders on the platform. So here you can see the trending coins on the leaderboard. You can see the performances of top traders on Bybit. So let's say you like this person's ROI, 162% return. So you can actually copy trade this person and earn as long as he also earns money. And you can also see the top gainers, the coins that have registered the biggest gains in the past day. New coin listings as well. Join their community and also join my Telegram channel, which I will teach the basics to people who want to start trading crypto with me. Okay, so looking back at November 2022, FTX, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges, collapsed. It filed for bankruptcy. Now, its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, misused customer funds. It actually channeled customer funds in FTX to another hedge fund, Alameda Research, which he is also a founder. And something went wrong with Alameda Research, so FTX also went down. This caused Bitcoin's price to fall to a low of about 15.5k during that period. So this was from its all-time high of 69k in November 2021. So 1 year later, 69k to about close to 15.5k in a year. So this point is so far Bitcoin's bottom for the current cycle, and Bitcoin has since moved upwards to close to 25k, which is a resistance zone that Bitcoin would need to break in order to say that, oh, perhaps we are rallying again, and it may be near the start of a new bull market if we can break 25k and then hit to 30k afterwards, and if volume picks up afterwards. Now, in cryptocurrency world, we have proof of work tokens and also proof of stake tokens. So Bitcoin is like a proof of work token. So in order to mine Bitcoins, in order to verify transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain, you have to use computing power to solve mathematical problems. And these problems, once they are solved, then they can help to validate transactions on the blockchain, make sure the ledger checks up, and then that's how new Bitcoin is being minted, is being created. Whereas for proof of stake tokens like Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency. Now, Ethereum operates on the proof of stake protocol, which means that in order to verify transactions on the Ethereum blockchain, people holding Ethereum can stake their Ethereum, and the staked Ethereum will be used to verify transactions on the blockchain. And by staking your Ethereum tokens, you will be rewarded. So you actually get returns out of staking. So it is like bank fixed deposit accounts. You deposit your money at a bank, you get paid a passive annual return. And it is the same thing with staking as well. You stake your crypto, you get a passive annual return just by staking. You don't even have to trade. You don't even have to know how to read charts, buy and sell at the right time. But recently, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, have filed a suit against crypto exchange Kraken, which agreed to close down its staking service for US customers and pay $30 million in penalties to settle the case, because SEC said that these staking products are not registered in the US. But Kraken has since said that it will continue to allow staking services to be carried out in its non-US subsidiaries. Now, another regulatory issue is in relation to stablecoins. Recently, the US SEC has planned to sue the issuer Pesos, which issues the Binance USD BUSD token, which is commonly used on the Binance platform as a stablecoin. So the US SEC's case was that Pesos is issuing BUSD tokens as an unregistered security. Now, in the SEC's definition, a security is any investment of money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the efforts of others. But stablecoins like BUSD and also USDT, USDC, they are stable in value relative to other cryptocurrencies. Stable in the sense that their value are being tied to the value of the US dollar. So they will only change in direction up or down according to the movement of USD. It is not really like other tokens where you actually can make profits by betting it will go up or it will go down. BUSD, USDT, USDC stablecoins, they are essentially stable, more stable than other cryptocurrencies. So it can be seen that even stablecoins are being mentioned by the SEC as a way to generate profits. So it seems that they are really cracking down on the crypto industry as a whole. So in the meantime, we may want to be more cautious about this. If there are any further regulatory issues, perhaps this may keep the price from moving up for the short term. So after forming a double bottom here on the Bitcoin's price chart, Bitcoin has gone to 24K before the news in relation to US SEC and BUSD caused Bitcoin's price to drop to around 21K. And then after that, we had on February 14, Valentine's Day, the US CPI result came out and it caused Bitcoin to gain until 22K again because CPI result was 6.4% for January 2023, which was slightly lower than 6.5% the month before in December 2022. So what investors want to see is that inflation is slowing down, because if inflation slows down over time, then the Federal Reserve of US won't continue to hike up interest rates that much, because higher interest rates are not good for the US stock market or cryptocurrencies. The higher interest rates keep going, then the stock market of US and also cryptocurrencies, their prices will be suppressed. So if inflation is cooling down, then it likely means that the US Federal Reserve will likely slow down their rate hikes as well, and some are even talking of possible cutting of interest rates, which would be beneficial for US stocks as well as crypto. A lot of people have been talking about recession. Some banks are saying that there will be a recession perhaps end of this year. Some are saying next year. Some are saying that we see inflation cooling down already. So there is likely not going to be recession. The US Central Bank will be able to keep things under control. And then you also have US unemployment rate at their lowest since decades ago. So if unemployment level is low, then it means that there is still economic activity going on. And people still have jobs, people can still spend. But of course, there are also data that are not so positive because we see manufacturing data from the ISM showing a decline month over month as well. It means that manufacturing activities are slowing down. Factories are producing less compared to the months before. So this may be a sign of a potential recession that we might want to watch out for, to keep continuing to monitor. Now, other smaller news, but still interesting, is that El Salvador has planned to open a Bitcoin embassy in the United States. This is after it debuted a Bitcoin embassy in Switzerland in October 22, and now it plans to do one in the US as well, in partnership with Texas. Now, Texas has been a city in the US that has been pro-crypto, right? So El Salvador adopted Bitcoin, first country in the world to do so, as legal tender in 2021. And now it is collaborating together with Texas to work on projects to promote Bitcoin adoption. Also, we see that Cathie Wood's ARK fund has bought $9.2 million worth of Coinbase shares for the first time in almost a month. Now, Coinbase is a crypto exchange which has its company listed on the Nasdaq exchange as well. And Cathie Wood has been an avid supporter of cryptocurrencies, betting that Bitcoin's price would reach 6 figures in US dollars terms. So yeah, she's very confident about Bitcoin. In fact, a bit too optimistic because her projections are like really high, a few 100K Bitcoin or something, which of course, when she projected that, I did not think that it was possible for Bitcoin to hit such a high price. And of course, then you have inflation and interest rate hikes, which brought down the price of Bitcoin, and that caused her fund ARK to register huge losses, like more than 60% over a year. So yeah, everything has its own timing, right? Bitcoin's price can still recover and reach new highs, but you would have to give it some time. Don't rush in and think that a few months later, after buying Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, you will become a millionaire. Alright, that happened a few years ago in 2020, in 2021, when people are just rushing to buy Bitcoin because its price was moving up so fast. But you know, when everybody starts getting greedy is when you want to pay more attention to whether the large increase is sustainable or not. And eventually, something that rose up too fast, too quickly will come down and retrace, which is healthy because you want a retracement to happen before the next rally upwards. Alright? So when people are greedy, we want to be fearful. When people are fearful, we want to start being greedy. And right now, as we are touching about 25K, we are in the resistance zone area. Whether we can break out of here, let's see the sentiment of investors. So crypto investors are now starting to be greedy, right? This is the fear and greed index. The higher the rating, which means the greedier investors are generally. The lower the rating, the more fearful investors are. So one strategy or one way of thinking is that when you see this fear and greed index being at low levels, when people are being fearful, they want to stay out of the market, they are selling off, cutting their losses in crypto, that is when you want to start buying cryptocurrencies. And when people start getting very greedy around here, it is when you need to be cautious. If you have already bought crypto, perhaps it would be the time for you to take your profits, to sell, and then wait for the market to retrace, drop again, so that you can pick up more when people start becoming fearful because they are losing on their crypto holdings again. So this is like a contrarian strategy, whereby you buy when people are selling and you sell when people are rushing in to buy. So yeah, this shows investor sentiment. Also, another thing to look at, another metric would be the MVRV ratio, which shows the market value to the realized value. So typically, when the MVRV ratio is below 1, it is when Bitcoin's price is undervalued and you should be looking to buy. And the higher the MVRV ratio, the purple line goes, it is when perhaps you want to start looking for a sell, short Bitcoin instead of buying. So we can see here when Bitcoin's price was high up here, white color in these zones, around 60 to 70K, the MVRV ratio in purple was also high. So if it is too high, it means that the high price of Bitcoin is unsustainable and likely to retrace downwards. So that was what happened. And then it fell to a low of below 1. So when the MVRV ratio is below 1, it means Bitcoin's price is undervalued. You can start looking to collect Bitcoin and see eventually we drop to a low of around 0.8. And then after that, now we are out of 1 again. So around 1 is still healthy, right? You don't want to be buying when the MVRV ratio is too high. And you don't want to be selling when the MVRV ratio is already low, below 1. So this is also a very good metric to look at. So now from this, we see that, yeah, we're in a healthy zone for the MVRV around 1. So perhaps we can also go higher from here for Bitcoin's price. So there are actually a lot of things that you need to analyze in order to trade cryptocurrencies properly, aside from looking at the chart pattern, learning about technical analysis. So if you're a new beginner, you want to start learning how to invest and trade cryptocurrencies, then feel free to join my Telegram group. The link is in the description section below. And for those who are already trading crypto for a while, have some basic crypto knowledge, but you want to learn how to improve your results, you want to know when to get in or get out, or what are the potential levels that you should pay attention to and stay up to date on more news that would help you on your analysis, then I will be also having another group soon, which will provide more research and information and also some trading signals as well. And also my thoughts and analysis on the market cycle and potential trading levels, key levels that you should watch out for if you're trading. So stay tuned for that as well. Follow me on my other social media platforms where I will be announcing when I will be having that group as well. So follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and continue to monitor my YouTube videos, subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you will learn a lot from it on how to start trading or investing in cryptocurrencies and make your money work for you as well. So that is it for this video, and I hope you learned something out of it. Give me a thumbs up to support me, and also check out the links in the description section below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video, bringing you more updates and analysis on cryptocurrencies as well as the US stock market and other information as well. So let's make money together. Thank you, and see you in my next video.